Good morning, everyone, and welcome to Meditation Minyan. I'm Rabbi Hannah Leslie Glazer of Congregation Adat Reim, and we welcome everyone who's joining us right now, live on Zoom, and also those who are going to catch the recording later. We're glad that you are with us. And we're in a special series right now, the weeks leading up to the high holidays, the month of Elul on the Jewish calendar is a very special month where, if one wishes, one can engage in spiritual preparation for the high holidays. And so we have been working on some of those spiritual principles, each week a different one in our series. And so today we are going to be focusing on wholeness. Wholeness is the idea. And so without further ado, I will explain a little bit about what wholeness means in this context. So the idea of, we talk about when we wish somebody healing, or if we ask how someone is, it's mashlomcha or mashlomech in Hebrew, or shlemut is the word for health, but it really comes from the word shalem, which means completeness or wholeness. And we can feel when we are not well, or when we are being challenged, or when we are missing something or lacking something, we can feel that we ourselves are not whole. Even though that thing that we may be missing or whatever is external, we may feel that we ourselves inside are not whole. Sometimes, as I mentioned, with health issues, we can also feel that we are not whole. And what I want to put forward is an exploration of wholeness as a state of being, rather than thinking about what we have or what we don't have. Sort of inner wholeness, soul wholeness, wholeness that comes from the inside, not from the outside. Especially when we are facing the holidays and we are starting to look at the things that we are not doing, or the things that we're doing too much of, and we can start to feel very much not whole. This is an opportunity to remember that wholeness and that sense of wholeness, which, in Jewish tradition and also in the Hebrew language itself, really is a concept of well-being. Wholeness can also come from the inside out. So that is our spiritual theme for our meditation. And so I will invite you now. We'll start the meditation. So I'll invite you to lower your gaze or close your eyes. And we're going to take a good, deep, cleansing breath all the way down into the belly, all the way down, all the way down. Hold it for a sec and then very slowly let it out. And as you're letting the breath out, just settle nicely into your chair. Relax your hands. One more deep cleansing breath all the way into the belly. Hold it for a sec at the top and then release. Nice and slow. And as you're letting the breath out, just feel the shoulders kind of melting downwards, down off your neck, off your ears. You may wish to pull the shoulders up to the ears and back down and around. Which opens up the heart space. And you may wish to take a couple breaths into the heart. Bring in some air and some light into that heart space. the energy of late summer and early fall, that we are in that transition right now, is wonderful, fresh energy. It's great energy for taking on a new attitude, for opening up our minds. Just take that in. A couple breaths. Just like the spring, it's a time of change and transition and shift. And we can tap into that energy and bring it inside as well. Now I invite you to allow everything to kind of settle in. The shoulders are back and down. The arms are relaxing. The hands are unclasped and relaxing on your lap or at your sides. Palms up or palms down, whatever feels right for you. The jaw and the back of the neck are released. The eyeballs, the eye sockets, and the forehead. You may wish to kind of swirl the eyes around a little bit and let them relax. Then the hips and the lower back. In my case, that just helped me relax back against my chair a little bit. The legs and the feet. You may wish to wiggle your toes a little and then let them settle down, spread them out a little bit, nice and wide. And then just let them fall where they may. And as we are relaxing into our seat, and we feel the seat holding us up, sustaining us, allowing us just to be exactly who we are, where we are, what we are right now. The winds of change are around us indeed, but right now they can just be right where they are, and we can be right where we are. It's a gift we can give to ourselves at any time. And it's a reminder that who we are in essence inside, that deep self, that true self, that soul existence that all of us have, is right on. We may not necessarily experience it all the time or feel it, but we certainly can know that it is there. Jewish tradition states that the soul consciousness that we are given every day is pure. Welcome back, friends. And deepen your breath. Wiggle your fingers a little bit. Open your eyes when you're ready. Come back into the space. This practice of wholeness and remembering we are whole inside is also a really great spiritual practice for facing fear. And there is a prayer that goes along with it that's in the morning prayer book, which I will share once the recording is over. But it is what I based today's meditation on. And just know that that's something that can be done every morning as a meditation before you start the day. And that's a spiritual practice that the rabbis gave us from ancient times. It's really lovely, and it's a great one. It's a great one to try. So I invite you to enjoy it. And thanks again for joining us. We'll end the recording here and look forward to seeing you next week or sometime soon.